Because sometimes, you on a set income.
Yeah.
After you pay your bills, you not got a lot of money left to
Yeah.
go to the grocery store and buy groceries.
Yeah.
Uncount groceries and stuff are so high.
Yeah.
But this place right here, it helps a lot of people.
The groceries keep getting higher and higher, and the money keeps getting lower and lower. And they need these subsidies to help out with.
It always puts a smile on their face and gives them a little something to help out with their grocery bill. And, they just, people don't realize how much it means to some.
Is really high. Used to you could take $100 and get 2 shopping carts full. Now you're lucky to pack it out in one hand for $100.
It's the day before Easter in Harlan County in the Appalachian Mountains. And the folks here at the Mustard Seed Outreach Ministry are making sure people has something for Easter. These are Appalachian people helping Appalachian people. We're so proud of all these Harlan Countyans here working to do this. Many of the folks that uses the outreach, they volunteer in it too, to return. So we're going to look around, check it out, and talk to some of the folks. Hopefully some of the folks that are picking up baskets, and some of the folks that are working to hand them out, like Danny behind us right there. That's right. So let's visit with the Mustard Seed Outreach in Harlan County.
No.
Hello.
Hang on just a second, Richard.
Are you getting the boxes?
Yeah.
This is really important. It really helps people, and I get from my neighbor, it helps him.
It does. So you're really appreciative of
Yeah,
this.
it helps, and I appreciate every little bit helps at the end of the month.
Yeah, boy, it sure does. End of the month's hard, ain't it?
Yeah.
It helps us a whole lot because sometimes, you on a set income.
Yeah.
After you pay your bills, you not got a lot of money left to go to the grocery store and buy groceries.
Yeah.
Uncount groceries and stuff are so high.
Yeah.
But this place right here, it helps a lot of people. It gives a lot of help, and it helps us. It helps us make it from month to month.
Yeah, and the groceries are really high now. The price is hurting a lot of people really bad. Really bad.
It is.
You got to choose between paying your light bill and buying something to eat sometimes.
Yes.
You worked in the mines?
Yes, 37 years underground.
Wow.
37 years underground. Wow, that's
Long
incredible.
time.
That's incredible. Hard work, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I worked 2002 until I got hurt
And left the mines.
and left the mines. Had to retire.
So you had to take early.
I had to take early retirement. Didn't want to, but I had to.
Well, God bless you, and we're so glad this ministry here is helping you guys out. God bless you so much.
Well, God bless you all.
Those shelves, we were saying, really empty quick.
They empty real fast. These shelves were full. By the time we get done today, they'll be almost completely depleted again. And we do over 300 boxes a month. Plus we do emergency boxes for the social workers that come and pick up during the month. And by the time we get that done, on the minimal amount of donations that we do, we kind of rob Peter to pay Paul and get as many donations as we can, which is not many in the county. For some reason, they don't like to do support this pantry in this county. But we do great things, even though we be little. We do great things, and God always He always supplies.
The mustard seed, a great plant from a small seed. You named it right.
That's right. We walked out on faith.
There you go.
Kathy, see if she's gonna come.
Yeah, my name Richard Field.
Volunteer.
I come out here at the mustard seed and help him out. Out here today, helping Michelle out with the fruit boxes.
Well, you certainly are a blessing, and you sure are a lot of help. And I know Michelle sure appreciates all the help she can get.
Exactly.
Dude, you got your chicken?
Coming to get it.
Chicken. It takes people giving money, donations to help buy the meat and these vegetables. We have bake sales. We stand on the bridge just to buy stuff for the people that comes through. So anytime you can donate, it's really appreciated.
Hey, this is Charles, and he was at the mustard seed earlier today picking up a bicycle. He's going to tell us how important that is to him.
Okay. Yeah, it's very helpful because the prices of food is really high. Used to you could take $100 and get 2 shopping carts full. Now you're lucky to pack it out in one hand for $100, and everybody knows price of eggs and all that. And I drove a coal truck for 31 years, and that was how I made my living. Then I got to become disabled, and that made it a lot harder too. But I enjoyed my job. It was rough and dangerous, but it's part of it, I guess.
But this really helps out being able to pick this food.
It does. I really thank those people. Sure do. They're good people.
Well, we sure appreciate you talking to us, Charles.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's an opportunity to start with to be able to help and share with all these people that's in need. It helps me considerably with the high prices on the groceries, from time to time. And it's just a blessing to be a part of something like this to help people, and the quality and the people that's doing this here is just, you can't beat them.
Yeah, so you volunteer too.
Yeah, I volunteer. I've
Return.
been volunteering here for a couple of years.
Appalachian folks helping Appalachian folks.
Absolutely.
We take care of ourselves.
And take care of your neighbor.
Yeah, that's right.
I usually deliver some on my way home, and it always puts a smile on their face and gives them a little something to help out with their grocery bill. And they just, people don't realize how much it means to some. I just had my Appalachian wireless cut off, and I had a high electric bill, and I said, what do? You either pay your electric bill, they cut it off, and
Or your phone bill.
And food and everything, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
If you got some groceries in the pantry, you can move on to the next one.
Yeah. Hey, well, thank you so much for talking to us.
We really enjoy helping the people of Harlan County. By the end of the month, everybody's doing without. So we're there to supplement things they can't buy. The groceries keep getting higher and higher, and the money keeps getting lower and lower. And they need these subsidies to help out with.
This is Michelle, her husband Randy, and Tamala, and we're going to talk to them about how hard it was to start this ministry and how hard it is to maintain it, and the blessing it brings to the community.
We started this ministry out on faith in August of 2024. We left a facility that we were at previously and just took a leap of faith, knowing that God was going to go before us, and He did. He provided us with this place where we're at now, with a pastor friend of ours named Tim Goshen. He gave us a lifetime lease to the area that we have, and we just started building from the ground up.
So we started in this front building, and it's like I think about 12 by 24, and we had a couple of refrigerators and freezers, and we had someone, Tim, and his friends built some shelving for us, and someone donated some shelving, and we just started stocking up food, and we came with a little over 100 families we were feeding, and before we'd given away once monthly, and we filled 9 blessing boxes in the county, and then we would give various giveaways throughout the month. And then we started building our new building, and which we just finished and had inspected and approved. And now we feed over 300 families monthly for our monthly giveaways. And we also have additional giveaways: produce, canned goods. Whenever we have extra things, we do coat drives. We've purchased sleeping bags and backpacks and hygiene and items for the homeless in the county. So we're growing, and we're very blessed to be where we are.
So just wherever there's need, y'all are trying to be there.
We service from the area that we're at right now to the Virginia line at Cranks and all those areas in between. We also service from here up Tetersville, Mary Alice, up Highway 72. We do from Tremont down to the Bell County line, and we also do across Pine Mountain at Bledsoe, because there's no pantries in that area. There's pantries in other areas of the county that service, like Evertson, Verda, Cumberland, Harlan City, and Lowell, but there's no pantry in the area that we service, which is an astronomical area. She touched on that we do 300 boxes. If you count into, that's just our boxes that we do. If you count into the extra giveaways that we do each month, that's probably over 500 boxes, to families and things, because we do so many extracurricular giveaways. If we have extra, then we open it up for the whole county, so the entire county can come and get when we have an open day.
And you also said you do emergency ones.
And we do emergency boxes. We work with social workers at the hospital and MCHC and a couple of the counseling offices here in town that will contact us, and will come and get emergency boxes, and they deliver. Or we have one social worker that comes every month and delivers his boxes, and that's probably, I think he's up to like 8 people now that he's delivering to.
And we also do deliveries.
And we do deliveries.
So for anyone who's homebound or ill, going through any kind of medical treatment, we have different of our volunteers deliver.
Well, our primary goal is to be the hands and feet of Jesus, and that's what we're trying to be, and what better of a way to spend Easter weekend than doing that.
Yep.
And we've had prayer today. We always stop our line if someone requests prayer. We stop our food line, and our volunteers come out, and we lay hands on that person and pray for those people.
I'd just like to echo what Michelle and Tamala have said. This pantry started out on a shoestring, you might say. We stepped out on faith, not knowing where we were going, how we were going to do it, or when we were going to do it. But you can see how we have grown. We started out with this front building here, and we quickly outgrew it. Then the Lord provided for this building down here. This is not just a once a month thing. This is ongoing ministry. Michelle works hard with procuring the food. We're partners with God's Pantry. Tamla works hard trying to search for grants and money and donations, and it's just a joint effort as to what these two ladies have done. They grew up in Cranks. They know. They have a heart for this community. They have a compassion for the people, and that's the only reason that we're doing this, is to be a ministry to God. As Michelle said, the feet and hands of Jesus. And we have never denied prayer with anybody. We always pray for whoever needs to be prayed for. All of our volunteers work hard to make this pantry a success. And again, I just want to give God the glory for it, because He's the one that provides all of this, the food, the work, the labor. It's a labor of love. If you could see what's been done down here, from what it started with, one building, now we have 2 buildings. We've had volunteers, like Tamla said, whether it's looking for food through God's Pantry with Michelle, or if it's Tamla looking for grants and money and donations and trying to coordinate the volunteers and getting everything done. It's an ongoing project. And we have been so blessed, and we're so thankful to be able to give back just a little bit of what God has given to us, to give back just a little bit to the communities. And we hope we have reached a lot of people, not just here, but like Michelle and Tamla said, we carried all that tractor trailer load of supplies for the hurricane victims in North Carolina. So it's not just a Harlan County thing. It's a thing for ministering to people that need it. And we appreciate all the people that come and support it. We don't get any government assistance. We don't get any kind of monies other than what Michelle and Tamla get out here and work for, whether it's standing on the bridge at Don's or at food bake sale at Walmart or whatever. We basically work off of donations.
We're self-funded, basically.
We're self-funded.
So far, we're privately funded. We would like
Privately
to grow enough to be eligible for some grants, and we're working on that. But everything you see here, came from our own pockets, or, from, like Randy said, bake sales, or standing on the bridge, or the kindness of people's hearts. And if you go to the Mustard Seed Outreach, our Facebook page, if you would like to donate, there's PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App.
We will put the best way to donate is to go to the Facebook, because they have all the information there. We will put a link that you can click to the Facebook and information section below this video. We will pin it in the comment section, and we will also you should be looking right now at the name of the Facebook across this screen.
And if you have a church that would like to partner with us and each month and give a donation, $25 a month is a great help. That goes a long way to help me try to find food for us. $25 will buy a lot of food if you're a member of a church that would like to partner with us and help us each month.
And we can always use volunteers.
Absolutely.
We usually get a unload the first and third Thursday of the month. We give out the first Saturday of the month, and then we're going to start picking up produce the first Friday of the month. So, and then there's always other opportunities other than those days.
Because we always give out fresh produce and meat each month to supplement our families, and that's a huge help to be able to do that, to give out fresh meat and fresh produce each month.
We get food from God's Pantry. They deliver here once a month.
Nice.
Twice a month, I'm sorry, but twice a month. And like Tamla said, some of our volunteers took a U-Haul truck to the God's Pantry warehouse in London yesterday and brought back a U-Haul truckload of cabbage, potatoes, onions, apples, cantaloupes. So it's a lot of work.
And it costs money to do that, because we have to rent the U-Haul and we have gas too.
It costs money to do that, like Michelle said. And when you grew up here in this community, like Tamla and Michelle did, they know the struggles that families face here in Harlan County. They've been there. I'm not being disrespectful to either one of them, but they've been there. They know what it's like to have to
rely on a food box.
Rely on food boxes. And they are dedicated, they have the heart, they have the compassion to give back a little bit of what they have been blessed with.
And I've lived in several states in the United States, and I currently reside in Dandridge, Tennessee, but Harlan will always be my home. I will always be a Harlan County Cranes Creek girl, and I'm very, very proud of that. I'm very proud of my story. I'm very proud of where I came from.
Absolutely.
I'm very, very proud of my people, and that's why I'm here.
Now, Tamla's husband's from Cranks too.
Yes, my husband.
We can't live out Roscoe.
Roscoe is the best man I know, and I appreciate that he supports me in this. Sometimes, as he says, I'm a bit much and I go a bit far, but that's who I am, and he loves me anyway, and I want to thank Roscoe.
I grew up in Georgia. I met Michelle when we were talking about getting married. I asked her where she was from. She said, Cranks, Kentucky. I said, is that a real place? She said, absolutely it is. We moved up here, and I too fell in love with this area, fell in love with the people, met some great people, got some very dear friends here, and we just want to give back just a little bit of what God has blessed the three of us with. And Roscoe, Tamla's husband, he grew up here too. He's not here today, but the four of us, we're dedicated. We have the heart, we have the compassion for these people.
Mountain folks helping mountain folks. Thank y'all so much, because I've watched y'all work just incredibly hard today, and then to sit down and take the time to talk to us afterwards. Thank you. And All the contact information, like I said, information section of the video pinned in the comment section. And like I said, you should be looking at it on the screen too there. If you just want to copy down the name of Facebook and search that, you can do that. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is Vicki Clem, and Vicki has been one of our volunteers for many years. Vicki's faithful to show up and help me at any time. Ain't you, Vicki?
Yes, ma'am.
She's always here. She's my second arm. Anything you want to say?
Nope, I enjoy helping. We help a lot of people.
And that's about all you're going to get from Vicki.
Dorothy is one of our many volunteers. Dorothy came on board a while back when we were at our previous facility, and she's really stepped up. She and her daughter went yesterday to London and took a U-Haul and picked up a truckload of produce for us. Dorothy and her grandson painted the outside of the building.
Wow.
She and her daughter helped put up the insulation and the paneling, and she has been a godsend to us. Anytime that Michelle or I can't be here, or even when we're here, Dorothy's always willing to help us out, and we appreciate her very much, just like all of our volunteers. And we have some amazing volunteers, and of these volunteers, my husband and I are foster parents, and we foster teenage girls. And every month we bring our girls here to help. But these two amazing young ladies behind me, we're adopting. And this Miss Angela will be adopted on Wednesday. We've had her for 4 years. And Miss Nevaeh will be adopted later on this year. And these girls work so hard. They come here, and we come 2.5 hours, and they sit in the car, or they sleep in the car. And then they come here, and they work very hard. And we wouldn't be able to do it without them. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to my two girls back here.
What do we say at the end of these videos?
Bye.
Bye.
And God bless you. See y'all on the next one.